MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2 games to 1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got 2 teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who will get the ball here in this one. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Zack Greinke will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Zack Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zack Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zack Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Alex Gordon. Originally drafted as a third baseman out of the University of Nebraska, he's had to move to the outfield. Not only move there, but now he's a multiple Gold Glove winner with unbelievable range and a strong, accurate arm.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
This one's flared out toward left. Mathiasen onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
Stepping in, Christopher Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
He's running again. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Wiggins, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke, and he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner will score from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and you got a pitch you like. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Prado takes it in. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Striding in, Randy Wiggins, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. He's set. Here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Wiggins takes his lead at third with 1 away. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead. First pitch of the at-bat. High
high in the air into shallow left center. Gordon is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Pittsburgh leads this one 3-0. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up.
Well, Matty, I love what Alex Gordon does for this offense. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Plays off again, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Started that swing a bit too early. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Kendrick makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Howie Kendrick becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Next for the Dodgers, Jackie Robinson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for a hit. He'll throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with 2 strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for. 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Edwin Encarnacion now as he rips it on the ground to second. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Brian Brummett. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Slow curveball at 74 in for a strike. Brummett swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". Most of the time he can be found behind the plate, but he's roaming the outfield in this one.
Yeah, crazy athlete, Matty. One thing that does travel to whatever position he's at is that he's got an absolute cannon. That's why he can go to the outfield and moonlight out there. No one's going to test his arm. And then to go back behind the dish and shut down a running game, this guy's a special talent.
Into the box, Owen Christian. Pitch out, nothing doing. Brummett aboard here at first with nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here it comes, 2-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Here's the 3-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. No one out with a runner at second. Another full count pitch home. Hit on the ground out to short. Mathiasen has it. Throw goes to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting ninth, pitcher Mike Christian.
The pitcher, Mike Christian, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. Good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Striding in once again, Christian Brummett. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Squeeze was on, but this one will get foul.
I love Matt Vasperson's play-by-play on this game.
One down.
Thanks for broadcasting it live.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. From the stretch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Robinson is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Ready for another chance? Christopher Wiggins will try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 5-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Skied into straightaway right. Puig on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Pirates on top, 5-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers, catcher, Mike Piazza.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Piazza swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And this will be fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Christian ranges to his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Clemente. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Count even now at 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Digging in to try it again, Randy Wiggins. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First offering on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 12, Scott.
Now in the box,
Gifford.
Scott Gifford. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Good work there by Zach Greinke, trying to keep his club in it, down 5-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, Martin.
Looks like corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Prado, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Zack Greinke, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The right fielder, number
Well, maybe with that huge base hit, I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him. But not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. He went down swinging to start the home first. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Prado over at second. Greinke first with no outs. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. On the ground to second base. This could be two. A bare hand for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 0-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Wiggins moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for LA. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Brummett. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 2-1 home. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out. Too high, ball 3. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Mike Christian. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Now the 2-0. And it's fouled away. Three and 1 now as that misses down and in.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Drummond.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound, and he's going to make a change here as that's going to be all tonight for Zack Greinke. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Steve Pata answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Christian Drummond will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Up next for the Pirates, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Digging in once again, Christopher Wiggins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Push softly over toward the right side. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Bucks out in front, 5-0. The inning, Jackie Robinson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1, and it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Clemente is there, and he has it for the out.
First baseman, number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Next up for Los Angeles, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding into the box, Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Moving under it, Brummett. And that's the third out. Dodgers down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Up next for the Buccos, Tyler Wiggins.
For the Pirates, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
The 1-2 is taken high above the zone.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't take it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Standing in now, Roberto Clemente, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a... To me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Wiggins leads off second with nobody out. Three and one. Here it is on 3 and 1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready for another shot now. Randy Wiggins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Swung on and missed. 1 and 1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Two and 2. The 2-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3.
Now back. First baseman. Scott.
Ready once again. Scott Gifford. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a sinker in the dirt.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike. First and second now, 1 man out. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Now at the plate, Brian Brummett. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Now at the plate, Owen Christian. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Pirates get just a 1, and that's all. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Dodgers nothing.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Stepping in now, Kenny Mathiasen. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one just missed outside.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Martin Prado now 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in to try it again, Mike Christian getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 1-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
In now, Christian Brummett as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Three and 1. High in the air into shallow left center. Gordon on the move. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Ready once again, Christopher Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
The 1-2. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Ready for another shot now, Roberto Clemente. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, called strike. 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Christian, the runner at third. Wiggins at second with 2 gone. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Yasmani Grandal is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Looks like corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. In now is Yasiel Puig. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
In there, a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, he was on cruise control for a while, posting a lot of zeros, but after he gives up that triple, he's going to need to put some work in if he's going to get out of this inning unscathed.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Standing in now, Jackie Robinson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. Men on third with two down. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. No damage done after the two-out triple. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Kerry Barisi enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Riding in once again, Randy Wiggins, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. He's set, and the pitch comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Scott Gifford, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt it.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it now is Prado. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. It's the Pirates 6 and the Dodgers nothing. Leading off the inning, Edwin Encarnacion, and they'll need him to get something going here. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The 1-2 fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Clemente racing back, and it's gone. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His first homer so far in the series, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
The batter, catcher.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Jamie Fletcher comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Jamie Fletcher.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Into the box, Mike Piazza, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Grounder down the line at third. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Right side. Wiggins on the grass. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Number 5. Alex Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Into the box now, Kenny Mathiasen. Into center field, line drive base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being caught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch on its way. First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Pitcher number 26,
Bruce Michael will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch it with 2 gone and a runner at third. And he gets ahead 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 6-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 23, Bob.
Digging in once again, Owen Christian.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, shortstop, Owen Christian.
First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig is there, 1 away.
Now batting, for pitcher, James Fletcher.
Angel Vargas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 30, Angel Vargas.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Piazza is underneath this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 27, Christian Brummett.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Christian Brummett. Now the pitch. 4-1.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series, and the lead is now 7-2.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Now batting, left fielder.
And now Christopher Wiggins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Tyler Wiggins would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Yimi Garcia enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Tyler Wiggins will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Wiggins at second with 2 down. Ripped down the line. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Next to bat would be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Roberto Clemente. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And it's fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Man, they're just piling it on now. That RBI triple makes it a 7-run lead. It's hard enough to come back from a 7-run deficit in football. You can't score any touchdowns in this game.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 9 and the Dodgers 2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 52. Mike North.
In now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Brummett. 1 out.
Now batting.
Some good pitching, some good hitting. It all adds up to a 9-2 ball game as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap of our game to this point. Next for the Dodgers, Howie Kendrick. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
0-2.
The 0-2 delivery. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Ground ball left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here.
A ball and no strikes.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper. And
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion, his second of the game as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Into the box, Mike Piazza. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 2-1, here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Now the The outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Into the box now, Alex Gordon. He doubled his last time through. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. On to the 9th inning now from Dodger Stadium. It's now 9-4. Sean Doolittle enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready for another chance, Scott Gifford. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1 on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Matthiasen over to his left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Number 5, Brian Brummett.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Brummett. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Stepping in now, Owen Christian, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Fred Wiggins will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Wiggins.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Brummett is off at first with 2 away. Missed with a slider. Runners on the move for second. High pop-up. Kendrick over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're on top, however, 9-4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 65, Nate Jones.
Striding in to start the 9th, Kenny Matthiasen, and they'll need him to get something going here. He comes. Skied into very shallow right. Clemente has it in his sights, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Jones has a play, but it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Kike Hernandez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Pirates have taken a 3-1 lead in this league championship series. Mike Christian gets the W on the mound. Zach Greinke couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.